I didn't choose the music life chose me. I can play piano, guitar, bass guitar, acoustic guitar, drums, and I can sing and even make electronic music. What jump-started all of this? I've been playing guitar for about 7 years, since I was 15 years old. I'm 22 now. I'm old. I've been playing drums for 5 years, more or less on and off because never actually owned my own drum set. And I've been playing piano actively for 3 years. Guitar would be the starting point in this specific story. I had a friend, I'm not going to use his real name. Let's say his name is Fred. I met Fred at my first concert, at a local venue that was down the street from my old house in Douglasville, Georgia. I went to my first local show and I met him there, and I immediately became infatuated with him. He had red hair, wore trip pants, had a spiked collar, spiked bracelets, accessories, piercings, eyeliner. At that point in my life, I've never had any personal goth influences, only stuff that I would see in anime or on the internet. I was immediately drawn to him and forced my friendship upon him that day that we met. We clicked perfectly. Me and Fred started hanging out, and we would go to local shows all the time and see random bands. We played video games together, watched movies, spent the night at each other's houses, and we always listened to and talk about random metal bands. He introduced a lot of metal into my life at that point. He used to have this first act guitar that he would try to play on, and one day that he left it at my house. And I believe a week or so after he had left it at my house, he ended up getting arrested for, I don't even remember why, but he was in jail for 3 years. So I kept this guitar, obviously, and I just played around on it, and I had no real intentions of actually trying to learn it or play it. I just kind of played on it and messed with it, and within that first year, or probably within the first 6 months of me playing around and messing around, I eventually started learning how to actually play it. So I learned how to master and play guitar from playing on an untuned first act guitar with no amp through experimentation and YouTube videos, pretty much. At that point, I started showing off my skills to some of my friends. I learned how to tune it through YouTube videos, and I went to a local music shop that I would walk to after school by my house, and I ended up buying new strings for it, restringing it, learning how to do that also from YouTube. From that point, I started showing off to people, and then word of mouth got around that I could play guitar. I didn't think I could play guitar, and now that going back and thinking about it, I couldn't play guitar pretty much. But everybody's like, wow, he's so good, you should put him in your band. And everybody was trying to get me in their band, and I've been in and out of a couple of local bands throughout that time, and that pretty much jump-started my whole movement into the music scene. And I've met a lot of people through experiences, got to play like a lot of good shows, got to open up for a lot of big shows, and I met so many cool people throughout the years, and I've learned so much that it's kind of weird to think about how that one little fork in the road happened, because I had no intentions of actually learning how to do any of that. Everything just kind of fell into place. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to talk about on that matter. But thanks for watching, and check out my other videos if you haven't. I'm going to try to start doing these videos more regularly. If you have any questions or any ideas of what type of videos I can do, just shoot me a message on Twitter, Facebook, or leave a comment. All right. Thanks for watching.